Hank, very nice to meet you. Welcome
Nice to meet you.
Over to you in Ireland. If I could ask you first, both Smurfs and Smurfs 2, they're really filming in city locations.
Yeah.
The city is very much a part of the location. But for you, that means having to walk around the streets as Gargamel.
Yeah.
So how was those experiences? How did they compare New York to Paris?
New York was the first one, and I was concerned about it. You know, we'd get in makeup, say, on 40th Street, and the set would be over on 44th, so it was weird enough being on set, but I'd have to walk 4 city blocks in Manhattan just as Gargamel, and which was very surreal. But no one cared in New York. No one gave me a second look. I think New Yorkers are just used to ignoring crazy people. Except for one guy, while I was waiting to do a shot, one guy walked by me, didn't even stop, and just went, "What's up, Gargamel?" And that was it. That was as much response as I got in New York. In Paris, where I think the character's more well known, at least by children, I'd get kind of mobbed by children if they had the opportunity, and they would try to pull my nose off or pull my ears, or I was like a Disney character at Disneyland that kids are messing with. I was like that.
Has it been fun channeling this mean side, if you like, and how far can you go? Because obviously you have to be a sort of a boo-hissable pantomime villain, but you don't want to be the child catcher who's going to traumatize kids for the rest of their lives.
Exactly, which I was traumatized by child catcher when I was little. Yeah, it's a balance. To me, it's always about humor. If you're making children laugh as well, then they're, I think, a little less terrified of you. And we make sure, like, we don't ever talk about killing Smurfs. I mean, he's doing bad things to them, but we try to be really careful of stopping short of I want to get them and kill them. We don't say that. And but I think it's about to me it was a relief. Like if you're a little scared, as a child, if you're scared of something, but then they do something funny, or they get smacked in the head, and it's also he's not very effective. The child catcher actually was quite effective. He caught the children and created much misery for them. Gargamel really can't accomplish much. So.
In terms, Hank, of the makeup chair, I'm curious about the whole routine, because obviously you've spent a lot of time there. So are you somebody who would be checking your scripts, listening to music, sleeping? Are you somebody? Do you have a routine for that?
All of the above, depending on the day. Yeah. I would usually, I would have like a fruit shake for breakfast, and yes, I'd work on the script for the day. A little bit of a nap. It's 2 hours, so I'd get a little bit of snooze in. Usually play music in the room. We decide what music we wanted that day, and we're all old enough in there to start reminiscing about, remember when this song was popular? There's a lot of that. A lot of chatting.
And just as a final quick question, Hank, did you have any idea way back when that this little cartoon on the Tracy Ullman show that you'd still be right up there?
No, of course not. You'd have been loony to think that any show would last as long, and we keep going. So no, it's been a tremendous gift in my life.
Come, my naughties. We must capture Smurfette. Only she can give us the formula to make you true blue Smurfs. Nothing can stop me now! Ow!
Master, let me get Smurfette. I'm going in! Gotcha! Oh no! They're taking Smurfette!